Good morning to everyone, and on behalf of Chancellor Johnson and the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, as well as the other fine university presidents in attendance today, let me express our appreciation to our legislator and our special guests for taking time from their busy schedules to be with us here for this briefing on higher education's 2012 legislative agenda. The next few months, as always, will be a very critical time for the future of higher education in Oklahoma as we continue to meet the challenges of record-breaking enrollment numbers and prepare to raise the bar in order to meet Governor Fallon's goal of producing more college graduates to transform the economic base of Oklahoma. I know I speak for everyone involved in thanking Chancellor Johnson and the state regents and regent staff for their work in representing Northwestern and the other colleges and universities across the state. A lot of hard work is done every single day, and I think this week might be a great example of crisscrossing the state. During the past few years of fiscal challenges, the Chancellor has demonstrated very strong leadership and has effectively conveyed the message of the importance of higher education to the future of Oklahoma, even in the face of some who would detract from that. So we appreciate his leadership. To our legislator and Senator Marlatt, we're so pleased that you're here. We also express our thanks for their support of public higher education. Our students depend on the legislature to provide the support necessary to fulfill their educational dreams. And on the students' behalf, I asked for even further support of higher education's 2012 budget request. I especially ask you to consider providing funds to support the Endowed Chairs program. Northwestern has 22 endowed faculty chairs, the most of any of the regional universities, with several that are awaiting match funds, and we hope to be able to tell our donors, some of who have been in line for match for several years, that there is hope on the horizon for that. These chairs are critical to ensuring that we can recruit and retain our best and brightest faculty, and 10 of those chairs reside right here at our Enid campus, and they're very, very important to our success here. I would like to recognize Senator Bryce Marlatt of Woodward. Bryce, if you'd stand. And we appreciate very much you being here today. I would be remiss if I did not mention the absence today of Senator David Myers. Senator Myers was a great ally of Northwestern and higher education in general, personal friend of many in the room, and I think his presence will certainly be missed at the Capitol this year. Northwestern is very pleased to be able to work collaboratively with Northern Oklahoma College, Southwestern Oklahoma State University, and Oklahoma Panhandle State University to ensure that the needs of Western Oklahoma are covered. We contribute in the areas certainly of education, but economic development and quality of life, and we make sure that those goals are met. Each of these institutions has the advantage of having strong leaderships and my personal friends at the presidential level, and I would like to invite my colleagues to offer their remarks, and we'll begin with President Randy Butler from Southwestern Oklahoma State University, Dr. David Bryant from Oklahoma Panhandle State University, and Dr. Cheryl Evans from Northern Oklahoma College. So, President Butler, you're on.
Well, I appreciate it. It's a great opportunity to be here, and especially Senator Marlatt and those of you that are not maybe directly associated with any of the universities that may be here in support. We appreciate the support you've given in the past and in the future, and we do, as President Cunningham talked about, we do have a great working relationship among all of us, not just in Western Oklahoma, but all the higher ed facilities throughout the state of Oklahoma. We have record enrollments like President Cunningham talked about. It's good to have those students on campus that, of course, the main thing we're there is to improve their lives, improve the future of Oklahoma, and that's truly what we're all about. In doing that mission, of course, one of the things, I think sometimes it gets lost a little bit in some of the discussion on higher education, is accreditation. I don't think sometimes people understand, and maybe we should do a little better job about explaining to people all the hoops we have to go through and everything to accredit many of our programs. At Southwestern, we have 15 nationally accredited programs. What that means that student is assured of quality, that they can take those hours anywhere in the United States, that if they get a degree from our institution, that's a quality assurance standard. And it's not easy getting those. At Southwestern, we have them for business, education, nursing, pharmacy, things like that. And those accrediting agencies require certain things. They require that our professors teach a certain amount of time, do a certain amount of scholarly research, and also that we have certain quality professors there, certain doctorates, so forth like that. So that's a story that I continue to tell in my area, because that's a factor that's important to Southwestern, but it's also a cost factor. We have to maintain those high standards. But we're very appreciative of the opportunities that we've been given to help propel and be the economic engine for Oklahoma. We want to continue to do that, and we'll be able to do that. And Senator and others, we appreciate your help and support to continue that mission. Thank you.
On behalf of OPSU, I would like to add my welcome to that of my colleagues. We really appreciate your turnout here today, and we thank very much our legislators and Board of Regents members for their support of higher education here in Oklahoma. Senator Marlette, we very much appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here. We look back to 2005 and the higher ed bond issue and scroll forward. We've had at OPSU, just as an example, somewhat representative of institutions in Oklahoma, 5 years of increased enrollment growth. So we appreciate very much the benefit of that higher ed bond issue, a new science and agriculture building. It's been a real boon to our students at OPSU, a great recruitment tool, and so forth. I know that you're going to enjoy the Chancellor's remarks here today. It's great to learn about our accomplishments here in Oklahoma as far as higher education, because this is something that everyone here, all of us, can take a lot of pride in, our higher educational system, and to learn about